Hello, everyone. We're going to present our international marketing project. For this project, we decided to create an ecological product. This working with the trend or the current trend of caring for the environment. The product we wanted to create is a pair of glasses. A pair of glasses made out of recycled materials. Our brand is Eco Glasses. These eco glasses represent helping the environment, and they are special not just by being made out of recycled materials, but they're special because they are made out of recycled face masks. The reason behind creating the eco glasses is very simple actually. In the last year, we've had to face one of the worst moments in human history, the COVID-19 pandemic. We want to help the world recover from this contingency by creating a product that helps them, but also helps the environment, helps the planet, and in a way, it helps us overcome this pandemic. This by giving another use to the face masks after they have had their useful life. This will help the planet by recycling the humongous amount of face masks that we throw away every day. The market that we want to enter is a country where there's an ecological awareness and a country where people won't mind paying a bit more for a green product.
We used at Excel table to calculate the countries. We selected the 25 with the best environmental care index, and the variables chosen to perform the calculation were first the population, because the purpose of reach a new market is to be able to reach a larger number of people. The second one is the GDP per capita, because the value of our product will be a little high, so it's necessary to determine a group of countries in which their inhabitants have a good purchasing power. The last one is the CO2 emissions per capita. This is the most important variable of all, because with it we can measure how concerned are their inhabitants about caring the environment. And okay, this is the result. The 7 first countries that we selected were Luxembourg, Japan, Canada, Alemania, Australia, Ireland, and Holland. So perform our marketing plan. Okay, so now we're going to start with the countries. The first one is Canada. This is one of the largest countries and has one of the most important economies in the world. And the principal reason that we selected is because it has a really good positions in the EPI, the Environmental Performance Index, who provides a data-driven summary of the state of sustainability around the world. And when we did the interview and a little research, we could see to the consumers there, they prefer to buy a product environmental friendly, no matter if the price is higher.
Hello, my name is Rachel Gonzalez. I am going to explain about the Australia. So this country is very large, so many people like to buy in wherever they can, but the companies and the people don't know about the population that these products to environment. Now, the purchasing habits, people are very attracted to novelties, alternative products. Then they call early adopters because they love the new technology. But the Australians have great preference for the national products than the international products. This is the second option. Political regulation, the great economy result this country during the last 10 years, because as they implemented good economic of structural reforms or the natural liberation of them.
Another country that could be interested in our product is Germany. Germany is one of the most sustainable industrial countries in the world. An example of this is this picture. We can see Dusseldorf, Germany in 1990, with a lot of urban constructions and little to no trees. Fast forward some years, and in 2019, there's more trees, more green spaces, and less urban constructions. Germans tend to have some characteristics we need to know when entering their market. Germany is a mass consumer society. Before making a purchase, they want to know the price, but also they start comparing it with other brands or similar products. Environmental awareness is something important for them. They will look for environmental awareness in their products. They have a tendency to buy local products or at least products made in Europe. They also buy international products, but mostly from China for the price. They have a tendency to be willing to pay more for an environmentally good or caring product. There's 5 important factors to enter the German market. The low cost, they will focus on cost. Flexibility, they want to know how's the shipping, if it's fast, if it's free. They would want to know security, if security is good, if their privacy is okay, if their purchase is secure. They also like humility. They won't like flashy slogans or something like that. And they would like good localization.
Okay, so we have Japan here. Japan has one of the largest populations of the world and an attractive purchasing power. We also have that the daily life for Japanese consumers have been evolving to what they call eco-sutairo, which translates to eco-style. It describes things that fit into an environmental friendly lifestyle. We have here opportunities and obstacles. In opportunities, we have that elders tend to use more glasses. We see this as an opportunity because in Japan, people is getting older and older. We also have that people in Japan is willing to pay well for ecological and quality products. We also have a big market. The ideal of eco-friendly is growing, and we have a good company environment, low restrictions to enter to the market, and incentives for ecological business. We also have obstacles that consumers are distrustful. They prefer local brands, known brands, and local distributors. And we have well-positioned competitors from Japan, such as Ivan, Matsunaga, and Matsuda, and foreign giants such as Luxottica.
Ireland located in Northern Europe with an area of 70,280 square kilometers and a population of about 5 million inhabitants. At the economic level, the GDP per capita in 2020 for Ireland reached the figure of $83,812. The Irish population stands out for its high environmental commitment and high great initiative by national companies to improve this environmental situation, so the government's support for such initiative is always available.
One of the most important aspects to highlight about Netherlands is the consumption habits that people have. This because people of Netherlands, when are going to buy something, the first thing they look is if it's something organic or no. The second aspect to mention is that the EU Eco Label, it is a kind of seal that the European Union gives to the products that enter their markets and are completely friendly with the environment. This will help us a lot because this will help us a lot to enter another countries having this kind of seal in our product. We have to mention too that Netherlands through the years have been considered as the gateway to Europe because of its strategic point. And entering to this country will help us a lot to enter to the rest of Europe. Finally, we must say that the people in Netherlands enjoy of a good quality of life, and this fact means that almost all the people can afford our product.
Luxembourg is the country with the highest per capita income and consumption in Europe. The Luxembourg market is characterized by the heterogeneous population with purchasing power among the highest in the world, with around 43% foreign workers. Between 46% and 58% of inhabitants of Luxembourg who make at least an annual vision review, and between 30% and 40% of the population needs the use of glasses. One of the main attractions that Luxembourg offers to foreign companies is the ease of setting up of the territory and the payment of taxes. Luxembourg economic policies are based on the strength and private initiative and innovative spirit. A free market approach gives business freedom of action.
Okay, and so for our market entry strategy, we are going to use the sprinkler. That's because our value offer is seeking opportunity in the trade. So we are basically taking advantage of the sanitary emergency and making an innovative product made from masks. In the marketing program, we are going to use dual adaptation, so we are going to adapt the product and the communications. In the product, we are going to try to introduce the same designs to every country, but a few special designs to each country. So the idea is, for instance, in Japan and Canada, we're going to introduce like more mature designs since people there is getting older. In the Netherlands, Australia, and Germany, we're going to introduce exotic designs since people there prefer that kind of designs. In Ireland, we're going to introduce like more nature-related designs since people there is more attached to that. And in Luxembourg, we're going to introduce like more software designs since people there are mostly businessmen. We are going to introduce our products through a joint venture. So in Japan, Canada, and Germany, we are trying to make an alliance with local distributors since people there prefer to buy in local distributors. In Australia, Ireland, and the Netherlands, we are trying to make an alliance with positioned distributors since people there like that kind of things, like known brands and that kind of distributors. And in Luxembourg, there is really difficult to enter to that market because of the regulations, so we are trying to make an alliance also with a wholesaler that imports our products from our country and sell it there, and he like make all the process. And we also have a green market, so we have that all our packaging is made from compostable materials. We also have that obviously our glasses are made from discarded masks, and also we did a distribution analysis to make it as less polluting as possible. Lastly, all our advertising is about ecological awareness and is through social media.
Our strategic marketing is focused on our ideal client, who will be anyone with an environmental conscience and who in turn requires the permanent use of glasses and established in the aforementioned countries. Additionally, we set a guide with the steps required to position ourselves in the market, where we highlight the use of different advertising strategies according to the country of interest. Finally, after studying the competitors already established in each country and who have more experience in the market, we have proposed two strategies with which we initially seek to compete on par with them gain recognition in each territory. The stipulated strategies are the positioning strategy and the 4Ps strategy.
We are going to talk about operational marketing. First, we start with the product. For the production of the product, we will make a joint venture with a company in the country, which will be in charge of the collection of raw material, transportation to the factory, and its production. The raw material is found in each country since the base of the glasses are mainly medical waste. Now to the price. The price of the product varies from country to country, as in some countries a lower price is attractive, and in others they are willing to pay a higher price for the product depending on its quality. For example, in Luxembourg, the price of the glasses is around 170 euros. In Netherlands, Ireland, and Germany, the price will be around 140 euros. In Japan, it will be around 150 US dollars. That means 70,030 yen. And in Australia, it will be around 105 Australian dollars. Now we are going to talk about the plaza. For the distribution of the product, we also coined with a joint venture. By means of land transportation, the product will be distributed from the factory to the points of sales, including opticians and different glasses stores. It is by means of the web page from the factory product will be sent to the address of the addressee. To the promotion, the product will be promoted before it goes to the market so people become familiar with it. We will do it through social media, magazine, advertising campaigns, and television. We will not only promote the product but also our website so that people can learn and know more about the product. In the website and social media, we will have the different models of glasses, whether fashion or prescription.
Jordi from the Netherlands thinks that on a scale from 1 to 10, recycling is in 8. He would be willing to pay more for a green product.
I separate my garbage in 3 different bins, organic, recycling, and litter. And that's for recycling and all.
I look for national products because I already know them and support the commerce of my country, and I like the style. I have my favorite brands already selected and I always buy them.
Irish culture, I prefer to buy more environmental friendly products regardless the price.
Recently, the idea of eco-friendly is getting more known for many
Yo creo que
people.
sí, que casi diría el 95% de las personas reciclan acá, en casa por lo menos, y pues en la calle no hay muchas basuras ni nada, es súper limpio todo.